Good morning, everyone. We are just moments away from beginning the ASEAN Data Science Explorers 2025 Regional Finals. We kindly invite all dignitaries, distinguished guests, and of course, our talented finalists to please make your way into the auditorium and take your seats. Thank you. Selamat pagi and welcome. A pleasant good morning, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of the organizing committee of the ASEAN Data Science Explorers, we welcome everyone today for our most awaited ASEAN Data Science Explorers 2025 Regional Finals. My name is Roy.
And I'm Zoe.
And we will be your MCs for today.
Before we begin today's event, allow me to welcome our distinguished guests and VIPs who have joined us this morning. They are Madam Aniza binti Kamaruzaman, Director of the Department of Resources and Educational Technology from Ministry of Education, Malaysia.
Mr. Nasaruddin bin Haji Rahmat, Chief Assistant Director of the Educational Technology Resources Sector from Malacca State Education Department.
Mr. Eugene Ho, Global CSR Director from Future Skill SAP.
Dr. P.T. Sri Sangnam, Executive Director of the ASEAN Foundation.
Mr. Ahmad Faizal Muhammad, Executive Director of Mercy Malaysia.
Ms. Sugita Kaniasilan, Program Leader of the Education for Sustainable Development, WWF Malaysia.
And Mr. Raf Bonisi Pofu, Strategic Advisor and Catalyst, Programs and Partnerships from Impact Hub Kuala Lumpur. Distinguished judges, ASEAN Data Science Explorers Regional Finalists, ladies and gentlemen who are joining us today in the auditorium of the Educational Technology and Resources Division from Ministry of Education, Malaysia.
The ASEAN Data Science Explorers is a regional data analytics program organized by the ASEAN Foundation and SAP that aims to build greater awareness and appreciation for the ASEAN community amongst ASEAN youth. With the theme, Today's Youth for Tomorrow's World, the ASEAN Data Science Explorer enables youth in the region to play a key role in tackling today's social issues and help create a positive change for a better future. Before we start our program, may I invite everyone to rise for the ASEAN Anthem. Thank you. You may be seated.
Without further ado, I would like to invite Mr. Nasaruddin bin Haji Rahmat, Chief Assistant Director from Educational Technology Resources Sector of Malacca State Education Department to deliver his welcoming remarks.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and very good morning. Salam sejahtera, salam Malaysia Madani. Salam pendidikan berkualiti, insan terdidik, negara sejahtera. So, thank you MCs for this event today. Our respected Madam Anizal not coming because she has something, a short meeting this morning. And then Mr. Eugene Ho, and then Mr. Dr. Priti, and then Encik Ahmad Faizal, Mr. Ahmad Faizal, Ms. Sugita, and then Mr. Rab Monisi, and then all the ASEAN Foundation officers, Mr. Ilan there, over there, and then our members from Ministry of Education, as well as JPN Malacca officers, and all aspiring data scientists in front of me. Ladies and gentlemen, very good morning to all of you. First of all, I would like to say thank you and great pleasure for me to be honored to welcome all esteemed guests, distinguished judges, partners, educators, and most importantly, our talented young finalists from across ASEAN countries to the ASEAN Data Science Explorer ASEAN DSC 2025 Regional Finals. First of all, we'd like to say 1,000 thanks to all the participants. Together we gather not only to celebrate the achievement of the brightest youth in the region, but also to reaffirm our shared belief in the power of education, technology, and collaboration to shape a more sustainable and inclusive ASEAN future. Ladies and gentlemen, educators, students, and all the officers in this hall. Actually, this year's ASEAN DSC Regional Finals hold has a special significance as it takes place during Malaysian ASEAN Chairmanship 2025. So, under the theme forging a resilient, innovative, and inclusive ASEAN, Malaysia is championing initiatives that strengthen regional solidarity through innovation, education, and digital transformation. So when we talk about digital transformation, we have lots of things to do regarding to develop our young generation towards a better society, better ASEAN, and then for sure we have to be more sustained to our ASEAN communication and networking. So that education stands as the heart of this vision. As ASEAN, as we know, we navigate the challenges of the digital economy, green economy, climate change, and for sure the social transformation. Malaysia, as the Malaysian, we believe that to empowering youth with data-driven insights, digital literacy, and problem-solving skills are the key to achieving a resilient and future-ready ASEAN community. As we know, the challenges is quite high when we talk about digital literacy, when we talk about the accuracy of data science, when we talk about the beliefs and how to develop the moral values in our young generation and youth. So ASEAN DSC is considered a program that directly supports this aspiration. So nurturing a new generation of ASEAN youth who are not only data savvy, but also socially conscious, innovative, and solution-oriented. So by equipping students with skills, we are looking for the skills in data analytics, AI literacy, and sustainable development thinking. ASEAN DSC aligns seamlessly with Malaysia's chairmanship priorities and our regional roadmap towards ASEAN Vision 2045. So as we are from Malacca State Education, actually the State Education Department is proud to echo this national and regional vision through our strategic focus on digital transformation. This is considered the third year we work together with ASEAN Foundation in Data Science Explorer, and now we have another product from ASEAN Foundation that is AI ready for ASEAN. So I think that is the best so far, because there's only one authority will recognize who are the best or who are the one can give the certificate for the students, for the youth who are able to apply this AI in their, to apply in their learning process and their the application of daily lives. So that is AI ready for ASEAN, for the student, for the youth. So we are having ASEAN Foundation as our big friends to recognize the skills and to recognize the knowledge that we have in our schools and our universities, and to all the parents. So that in Malacca we have actively integrated artificial intelligence, data analytics, and STEM education so into our state's education agenda. Through partnership, we have this partnership, we have 27 partnerships including ASEAN Foundation. So with national and international agencies, we continuously encourage schools to embrace innovative teaching, digital pedagogy, and project-based learning that nurture 21st century competencies. For when it comes to 21st century competencies, we are looking for the basic of the skills, that is 4C, communication, collaboration, critical thinking, and creativity. So the participation of Malaysian teams in this year ASEAN DSC competition, representing both secondary and tertiary education. So it will be demonstrate the inclusivity and effectiveness of this approach. It reflects on how our education ecosystem, from classroom to universities, it is progressively becoming a platform for innovation, collaboration, and real-world problem solving. When we talk about real-world problem solving, we have to be sure we have to develop our young generation to be sustained and resilient. When it comes to resilient, so these are the challenges for our educators and teachers in order to understand what kind of the next future jobs and the future challenges, especially when it comes to the technology transformation recently. So we have to fulfill and to equip our students with this kind of skills, especially when it comes to the problem solving, project-based learning. So we have this kind of problem, we call it experience learning, to maintain our students to become resilient for their reality, for their real world, for next 20 years, maybe 30 years onwards. So when we talk about partnership and collaboration, ASEAN DSC is also testament to the power of partnership actually. The collaboration between the ASEAN Foundation, SAP, and Ministry of Education showcases how education, technology, and industry can coverage to create meaningful change. So for example, we have Dasar Pendidikan Digital, our latest policy for our education, that is digital policy. We have the six pillars for DPD. This is the number 6 is a collaboration between among the government and international agencies and all the committed agencies that we can collaborate together to help our children and to help our students. So this year, as we look to over the years, ASEAN DSC has reached over 111,000 students and engaged more than 3,000 educators across ASEAN. Building capacity is not only in data and analytics, but also in critical thinking, communication, networking, and social education, social innovation and social education. So this initiative perfectly complements Malaysia's AI for Education policy, the Digital Education Policy 2025, and the broader National Digital Economy Blueprint, that is, we call it My Digital, all of which aim to empower nations with the skills needed to thrive in a technology-driven world. So for us at Malacca State Education Department, we are committed to advancing these goals, and by strengthening teachers' capacity, integrating AI tools. For sure, we have these 16 AI tools in our digital platform, that is Delima, into learning, and promoting data-driven decision-making. So we believe that the future education lies not only in learning about technology. It's not learning about technology, but in using technology to learn, to innovate, and to lead change. Sometimes I have to we realign again the meaning of the digital. So sometimes we have this different meaning, maybe away from the meaning of digital. So many of us may say digital is about or rely on internet and gadget only. But actually digital is more than that. Digital may related with STEM, related with TVET, but for sure in my short result we can say that digital is more towards how our mindset using this technology to handle our life, our reality, our job, and our learning process. So, as we witness the creativity and dedication of our ASEAN youth today, let us be reminded that their ideas and innovations represent more than competition outcomes. They are the seeds of a stronger, smarter, and more sustainable ASEAN. To all participants, I would like to say congratulations to you all for reaching this stage. And you are the embodiment of our shared hope that education, empowered by technology, can unite and uplift communities across the region. On behalf of Malacca State Education Department, I extend my deepest appreciation to the ASEAN Foundation, SAP, the Ministry of Education Malaysia, and all partners for their unwavering support in creating opportunities for our youth to explore, innovate, and grow. Together, let us continue building a data-driven, knowledge-rich, and future-ready ASEAN, where every young person can contribute meaningfully to the prosperity, unity of our region. That's why we always say to all the children, to all the students, to all the youth, never give up, never, don't afraid to the mistakes, because the mistakes and problems become our opportunity to step ahead, and then to move ahead, to stand still, and then to stand strong. For ASEAN, we look back to the soul of ASEAN Summit, that we have to connect each other to become a good solidarity, to become a good nation for ASEAN, and then to build up the good nation and young generation. So that, from me, thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Nasaruddin.
Now, please join me in welcoming Dr. P.T. Sri Sangnam, Executive Director of the ASEAN Foundation, for our opening remarks.
Mr. Nasaruddin bin Haji Rahmat, Chief Assistant Director, Educational Technology Resource Sectors, Malacca State Education Department, Muhammad Faisal, bin Muhammad Nasser, Assistant Director, Educational Technology Resource Sectors, Malacca State Education Department, Mr. Eugene Ho, Global CSR Directors, Future Skill SAP, esteemed judges, aspiring data scientists, ladies and gentlemen, good morning, Selamat datang, Sawadee krab. It is my great honor to welcome all of you to the ASEAN Data Science Explorers ASEAN DSE 2025 Regional Finals. Over the past few months, our 11 regional finalists have competed against hundreds of young people across ASEAN and emerged as the national champion of their respective countries. Today, we celebrate their accomplishments as they present their data-driven proposal and innovative solution to address pressing Sustainable Development Goals, or the SDGs, challenges in our region's ASEAN communities. This year's celebration is especially meaningful as Malaysia is proudly represented by two teams, one from secondary educations and one from tertiary educations. This reflects the growing reach and inclusivities of the ASEAN DSE program in nurturing young talents from diverse educational backgrounds. The ASEAN DSE program stands as one of our flagship initiatives at the ASEAN Foundations in collaboration with SAP. Together, we aim to empower young people across the region with essential data analytic skills and 21st century skills, preparing them to become future-ready leaders in an increasingly competitive and fast-changing world. This year marks the 9th year of the program implementations. Over these periods, ASEAN DSE has reached and empowered more than 111,000 high school and tertiary students, including many from underserved communities, with an inspiring 55% of the participants being female. The program has also engaged over 3,300 educators, 880 higher education institutions, and 297 high schools. Of course, more than 188 not-for-profit organizations across ASEAN also working with us. Since its inception, the ASEAN DSE program has empowered young people across the regions to make a meaningful impact while advancing their personal and professional aspirations. Take, for example, Yun Yi Ong, the first runner-up of the ASEAN DSE last year, 2024 regional final, representing Malaysia. Through the competitions, Yu Yi-ong enhanced her business analytic capabilities by learning SAP Analytic Clouds. These skill sets later helped her develop a mobile applications promoting sustainable practice among ASEAN farmers. Similarly, Chuan Ki Long, a regional finalist from Malaysia in 2019, found his participation deeply inspiring. His journey with ASEAN DSE motivated him to pursue a PhD in data analytics and to become an inspiring academic, university professor, university researchers in the fields of data analytics. These stories are powerful reminders of how the ASEAN DSE program continues to make a tangible difference in the life of our youth. Moving forward, we look forward to deepening our collaborations to create even greater impact for young people across the regions. On these special occasions, I would like to express my deepest gratitude to our partners and collaborators, especially the Ministry of Education of Malaysia. This event would not have been possible without your dedications and supports. I also wish to extend my sincere appreciations to our distinguished judges for joining us today. Thank you for sharing your time, your expertise, and your commitment in helping us select this year's champions. And of course, to our long-standing partners, SAP, I extend my heartfelt gratitude to your continued trust in the ASEAN foundations and your commitment to youth empowerment in the regions. Over the past 8 years, our partnerships has provided ASEAN youth with opportunities to develop critical skills, build confidence, and contribute meaningfully to addressing the challenges of today and tomorrow. Once again, thank you all for being part of these inspiring journeys. Together, let us continue to build a data-driven ASEAN futures that brings progress and prosperity to all ASEAN citizens. Thank you very much. Terima kasih. ขอบพระคุณครับ
Thank you, Dr. PT, for your amazing remarks.
Before we move into the presentations, the decisions today rest in the hands of our exceptionally qualified and distinguished panel of experts. We are honored to have them with us this morning. First, may I introduce Dr. PT Sri Sangnam, Executive Director of the ASEAN Foundation.
Mr. Eugene Ho, Global CSR Director for Future Skills, SAP.
Mr. Ahmad Faizal Mohamad, Executive Director of Mercy Malaysia.
Mr. Ralph Bonisi Bofu, Strategic Advisor and Catalyst, Programs and Partnerships from Impact Hub Kuala Lumpur.
And Ms. Sugita Kanyasilan, Program Leader of Educational for Sustainable Development, WWF Malaysia. Thank you once again, judges, for lending your invaluable expertise for the ASEAN Data Science Explorer 2025.
To ensure all our finalists and guests are aligned on the standards of excellence for today's competition, allow me to read the judging criteria for the regional finals. First, 20% of the marks will be allocated for presentation delivery, 25% for data and visualization, 30% for analysis and insights, and the remaining 25% for recommendation.
And now, we will proceed to the much-awaited part of our regional finals. We have with us the 11 teams who are the winners of the ASEAN Data Science Explorer National Finals organized in the 10 ASEAN countries in August and September this year. Using SAP Analytics Cloud, they have worked very hard over the past few months to deliver data-driven solutions across 6 United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, namely SDG 6, Clean Water and Sanitation, SDG 7, Affordable and Clean Energy, SDG 8, Decent Work and Economic Growth, SDG 11, Sustainable Cities and Communities, SDG 12, Responsible Consumption and Production, and SDG 13, Climate Action. Today, this team will present their insightful proposal as they compete for the regional winners title. I would like to remind our finalists and judges of the format of the regional finals. Each team will have 10 minutes of presentation time, followed by 5 minutes of Q&A session. Please take note that a digital timer will be shown on the right side of the screen.
Now, let us begin with the first presentation of the day by Team Bijo from University Brunei Darussalam, representing Brunei Darussalam.